Hello my friends and welcome back to The Long Dark, Interloper, and our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket and currently we're in a very bad situation. We have no food, no calories. I did actually just find a can of sardines as we looted this little shack here, but a blizzard is setting in, the sun has gone down as you can see, but we did use the wolves to get ourselves some meat. So I've got a fire going here with 2 hours on it, a little bit of water cooking. We're going to try to get some meat harvested here. So let's, we'll use a hacksaw. We do have a 1-burner stove in order to get this work done. Best thing about this situation is that the predators are not going to come into our fishing hut. So we do have a little bit of security that way. Okay, let's pick this up. We are going to start cooking. Let's place some meat. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to drop the meat. It's quicker. Let's do it like that. 21 minutes until ready. And I'm going to grab a torch, I think. Where are the torches? Because we left some guts out on the ice. A little bit risky doing this. We did see the bear disappear back into his cave. So the deer, I believe, was this way. I'm going to grab these guts while that meat is curing. We still have some visibility. Okay, I think it's straight ahead right here, actually. Looks like the wind is going to be at our back, going back to the fishing hut. So that is good. Got 3 guts or just 2? Just the 2 guts. I'll take the charcoal. Make our way back to the fishing hut. So thank goodness for the wolves helping us out. It was super tricky in the last episode, trying to get that deer to go the right direction, and then I was surrounded by wolves trying to get me because I had smelly guts. It was just a bad situation. Any way you look at it, it was a pretty bad situation. Okay, let's put this torch out. Finally have some meat. I am just so anxious to get this meat. Now, I'm actually going to save it until we go to sleep, I think. We're going to cook as much meat as we can. But we need to save this until we go to sleep. And we might possibly go for well-fed. I don't know. So it might be a little too early to call that. Okay, we got 55 minutes until this meat is done. In the meantime, we can begin harvesting some of this. Let's use our hacksaw. I should probably check to see if it's quicker to use our hands. I would imagine the hacksaw is the quickest. And we're going to drop the meat right here. There we go. 20 minutes until ready. So if we do it by hand... Ooh, it's longer. Okay. Let's back off a little bit. 25. Let's do 19 minutes. Let's harvest this up. Now, I could be shredding the meat. I know that is a tactic. It's going to help us speed up our cooking. But we do lose a little bit of calories if we do that. I believe. Okay, that is done. You know, I'm going to put these outside. "42 minutes on the stove." I think this did turn out to be better than fishing. Is that a deer? There's either a deer or a wolf out there. It's probably a wolf. I'm not smelly, so. Okay, we've got 53 minutes. I gotta add some more fuel. Fortunately, I did grab more coal before we left the garage. Okay, 14 minutes remaining. I'm just gonna switch to my hands at this point. If the wind is not too bad, I may actually make a run for it. Okay, wind is not bad at all. We are probably going to just make a run for it, guys. Once this meat is done, 21 minutes. Is there anything else we can craft? We've got the mushrooms. If I can make it back safely with a torch, I think we're going to be in good shape. Okay, 4 minutes remaining. Let's start taking torches. I would rather risk going now than having to spend a night here with no bedroll and not much fuel. We do have enough meat to make it through the night, and we can cook the rest in the morning. Okay, I will... Do we need to warm up a tea? I'll drop a couple. I should have done that a while ago. Okay, the meat is done. We've got all this stuff to bring back. Makes me wonder if there's any other good things in the other fishing huts we haven't searched yet. Might be worth checking out. Okay, let's grab... These done? 2 minutes till ready. Let's grab a torch. We're going to start grabbing the smelly stuff. Going to be a bit on the heavy side, especially because we lost well fed. Let's grab the cooked meat. We're going to follow the arrow home because visibility is very bad. Just walk straight ahead. Now, there's going to be wolves probably, but because there's no wind, we can scare them away. It's really the bear I'm worried about now. I'm also worried about those guys. I hear you. Don't want to turn to look at you. Don't want to lose my direction I'm going. If he charges, we can scare him. And honestly, you know, one of the best things that could happen here is if we walk into another deer. That would be really good, actually. If he just ran straight for the Quonset Garage. Man, visibility is so bad. It's a good thing we put that arrow down. Just kind of point us in the right direction of where we're headed. So I cannot see anything. Hopefully that wolf leaves us alone. I might have to turn and face him. Okay, we're inside of the shoreline now. And I wonder where we are. I think I have to go further this way. Let's grab this. Okay, I think we have to backtrack. Oh, I hope this is the right way, guys. Hopefully we've just gone too far. Hopefully we've gone too far to the right and not too far to the left. So if we've gone too far to the left, then I'm really going the wrong direction. Ideally, from the fishing hut, I would have liked to have placed some rocks to kind of better direct me where to go. Okay, I think... Okay, we made the right decision. We are heading close. We're heading back to base. A little bit worried there for a minute. Okay, our torch is almost out. Let's get a new torch. Okay, now I can turn and face the wolf wherever he is. Alright, guys, we have secured some calories for tonight. That is amazing. Really glad. Let's get inside.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, and we got some extra guts, and we got an extra deer hide on top of all of that. Let's drop those to cure. So we got the deer hide. Let's drop all the guts right here. Okay, I'm a little worried to drop the meat outside after having our other meat disappear. I wonder what I did wrong there. I don't remember eating it, and it does appear to be gone. So let's go here, sort alphabetically. We're going to drop the raw meat first. Then I'm going to drop the fat right here. And then we're going to drop the cooked meat here. Okay, one thing I could do is eat the fat and get sick and treat it. We do have a tea, right? I might actually do that. What's our other food situation like? So we got the sardines. Those are actually in pretty good shape. If we're going to go for well-fed, I probably do want to eat this animal fat. I think I'm going to do it, guys. Maybe kind of gross, but we need the calories. And we don't really need to heal at this moment. So here we go. Animal fat. Lots of calories. That one didn't make us sick. That's good. Ooh, maybe we can pull this off without getting sick. Nope, no, we made it. We're sick.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Okay, nice. So, we got half of our calories back just from the animal fat. Next thing, I need to drink the medicine. Drink this and apply it to our food poisoning. Okay. Let's go ahead and top ourselves off. Okay, nice. Let's drop the other meat carefully. And we're going to go to bed.
You know, place to rest.
I'm going to take that. It seems to me I may have lost one of our cans at some point. May have left it somewhere. Anyway, let's get a drink. We're going to sleep for 10 hours to try to heal this food poisoning and to regain our energy as well. And I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning everybody. We have healed our food poisoning. We've survived 11 days despite the odds. And we have some fresh meat outside. Let's check our dream catcher first thing in the morning here. Okay, it is as I suspected. So last night we dreamed we had a tea party out on the ice at the fishing hut, and we had invited the bear and the wolves, and they all came with funny hats, all kinds of different hats, old top hats and steampunk hats and goggles and fancy outfits. And they joined us for tea. It's mostly just rose hip. A couple of them had herbal tea and reishi mushroom tea, but we actually had a tea party with the wildlife. Kind of crazy. The moose was hovering around, walking in circles around us. I think because we did not invite the moose. He was quite upset, but never dared to actually come. I think he was too embarrassed to actually come and confront us about not being invited. So next time we will invite the moose to our tea party. Anyway, we have a lot to consider, a lot to do today. I have a lot to clean up, for one thing. Look at this mess. I have just, in my desire to be quick and efficient, I've just dropped loot everywhere. So it would be nice to straighten up. I still think we should stick to our plan that I made to go to Pleasant Valley, to Thompson's Crossing, and try to get some kind of pot so we can actually cook the oats that we have in our inventory or here on the floor. I may actually take a minute and straighten up. Now that we have a breather, we might take a minute. Unfortunately, oh man, it might take a little bit of time. It's almost noon right now. And when I do straightening up, it usually takes a chunk of time. Man, I would love to make a dash for Desolation Point, but I just don't think we can survive without a pot at this point, and without the option to cook, you know, some of like our our pancakes, things like that. I think we really have to press on. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take just a moment to straighten up, figure out what we're going to do here, and I will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. I have tidied up a little bit, got things organized, put where they need to go, and as I was straightening up, I was thinking about what we're going to do, this situation, whether we either go to Desolation Point and do the forge or try to procure some more calories. And I've come to the conclusion, I think I'm going to try to get some more calories. So what I've done is I've got all of our guts here, enough to make 5 tip-ups, plus all the other things we need for 5 tip-ups. I think we're going to just head out and make our way over to the fishing village and see that there is a workbench over there. We could do some crafting and make some tip-ups, but I would like to check the fishing huts along the way just to see if potentially we could find a cooking pot or other food items. And then, of course, the fishing village itself, hopefully will have some loot for us. And I may even want to head up the little river there and get some cattails. So my plan, it kind of depends on the weather. And, as long as we've got a clear day, we can kind of make it across the ice to the different fishing villages. Fishing huts is what I'm trying to say. And I do want to watch out for wildlife, of course. But yeah, so the fishing huts should be a good supply of loot. Potentially, we could get a cooking pot, which, as you know, is one of the problems we're facing. Is we just don't have any way to cook the oatmeal that we have, or a skillet to do like pancakes or something. So some of these fishing huts we've already checked, but some of them I have not checked yet. So if I look at our map, looks like these two we haven't actually checked yet. So maybe that one there. And I wonder if today might be a day for drinking coffee. Just to kind of speed things up. I'm going to do that. Would have been better if I had heated it up, but we'll go ahead and drink one of these. Cold. It's going to give us a boost of energy. So I would like to do a lot of running today. We're going to try to make it clear across the ice, zigzagging our way to these different fishing huts, looking for loot. Thought I just heard a wolf going after an animal of some kind. You know what? We could also check to see what the tide brought in. If there's... Ooh, got some scrap metal. That's good. We could see if there's any loot that washed up on the shore. Okay, I do need paper. I think we are running out. I'll take some charcoal. Why not? I'm going to mark this the way I've searched it. Okay. Next one is over here. So no cooking pot in that fishing hut, but we did get... What did we get? Paper? Newspaper? Was there something else in there? Can't remember. The fishing village we're trying to get to is past the log sword. And, oh, by the way, I do need to remember to get the loot we left at the log sword. I think we left a bunch of coal, which actually is going to help us if we decide to go fishing. Stone, I might take it. I don't know how many stones we have. Ooh, not so good in the loot department. We've got some wind. That's not good. Okay. Let's head up this way. Ooh, the wind is right in my face, actually. I'm pretty sure, you know what, we've checked that fishing hut between the two islands. I know we've already checked that one. So we're going to go past the log sword here. And we'll check check the other fishing huts over here. Beautiful clear day, but man, that wind coming up off the ocean is something else. I'm also going to keep an eye out for deer as we go. Not that there's a lot I could do, you know, but just knowing that there are deer around, it will help if we decide to use the wolves to hunt for us. Wonder what the weather's going to do. In order for this plan to work, I do need kind of clear weather because we want to use the workbench, and it is an exterior workbench. Okay, we've already searched that one, right? It is an exterior workbench, and the bear comes pretty close to that.
My fingers feel numb.
Okay, we're getting a little bit cold. I might need to step it up a little bit here. Got a lot of ground to cover today. Depending on what happens at the fishing village, we may end up going up the little stream. And there are a lot of cattails there. So it'll be a good source of calories if we try to do the foraging. Which is my plan. You know, that's kind of what we're planning here. Trying to plan enough calories for me to get over to the Desolation Point Forge in the Riken Shipwreck. Okay, we're actually cold now.
I'm too cold to think.
This one's got a door. Let's put a mark on here. Okay. Let's get inside. Are we warm in here? Oh, got a can of dog food.
Probably useful.
26% dog food. Is there some kind of bowl or sorry, a pan or pot or skillet? That's really what we're looking for. Okay, let's go to one more fishing hut maybe, and then where's the fishing hut? There's one over here. I might make a fire in this one because we are cold. We're taking damage. I need to warm up. Okay, coffee has worn off, so now we're going to start getting tired. Ooh, weather is changing. You know, I see something on the ice over there. A little black dot. I want to go check that out. Got more food.
This will come in handy.
26% dog food. I want to try to beat this storm. Feels like the weather's changing. I was going to stop and make a fire, but the weather's changing. I want to get out here before the weather turns bad. Looks like there is one more fishing hut ahead. No, don't go to a blizzard yet. I'm not ready. I still have work to do. Okay, wind is in my face. We are taking damage. I'm going to make a fire in this fishing hut up here. There's something on the ice. I've got to find out what this is. And I'm afraid if I make a fire, it's going to just turn to a blizzard. Nice thing is we have a place to sleep tonight. Right across the ice there, there is the fishing. Behind these rocks, there's the fishing village. Okay, I'm gonna make a fire. I've got to get warm. I'm losing way too much health. I can figure out whatever that thing is in a minute. I'm also gonna put a arrow down so I know which way to go to get to safety. So we're gonna point directly at the village with an arrow. So the village is that way. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's put a mark on this. You know, I'm going to wait till I'm warm. Let's just get warm first. Do I have enough tinder? Oh, I've got some newspaper. Okay, that should be good. Let's get a torch lit. Start a fire. Got some coal. We can use the coal to get warm.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, let's add some fuel. We need the reclaimed wood. I'll add one. We need 5 pieces of reclaimed wood. I'll put a piece of coal on just to get the temperature up. Okay, we're no longer taking damage, which is nice. Let's do some water while we're warming up here. See if there's anything I need to craft. Fishing tackle. How much fishing tackle do I have? Do I need to craft any more? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fishing tackle. I think we're good there. Let's see. Could do the mushrooms. Oh, temperature's going up nicely. Yes, we're getting nice and warm. 17 minutes left till boiled. Let's see, is there anything else we need to do? I could do some repairs, actually. I noticed I had picked up some items. You know, as I was straightening up, we did get some wool socks. I would like to fix these up. Oh, they're 90% condition. Okay, let's go ahead and swap those. We'll put those on. Any other clothing? By the way, somebody made the comment that I should have put on a dress shirt, and you are absolutely right. At some point, we did get a dress shirt. I don't know what I did with it. Must have left it behind or something. But I definitely could have put it on. But we did get a sweater, right? So we're okay there. Dress shirt is not as good as the hoodie. So anyway, good comment there. Let's, you know, I'm going to drop some tea. Let's get the tea started to... Oh, no. Didn't mean to drink it. Oh, well. We can use the calories. I double-clicked instead of single-clicking. No, come on. Oh, it's one of those days, guys. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. I did drink a tiny bit of that. Anyway, we should be all right there. How much time is left on this water? 1 minute. Okay, we'll take that. Do some fresh water. Let's go check out. It looks like a barrel. It's a trunk. Okay, I gotta be careful here.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Oh, nice. It's not the warmest thing out there. But, you know, let's put it on. We need to fix it up. That is going to help us out. Okay, I don't see anything else out on the ice at the moment. Oh, wait, there's something. What is that? Gotta be careful not to go through, obviously. We know how that ends up. If I go through the ice, it's not going to be a fun recovery. Gotta be really careful here. Got some fir firewood. And a cattail. Ooh, what's this? Birch bark? Some cattails. I hope this is some calories. Is that food? Rabbit pelt. Okay, looks like a blizzard. Let's get back to safety. Be nice if this had a door. It'd really help with the noise. Okay, we're warming up. Wonder if our clothes got wet. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. We got 13 minutes on the water. Those are okay. They're not going to burn. I might make a run for it. Back to the fishing village, I guess. Oh, have we haven't even searched yet. Let me see what's in here. Got some more wood. Okay, 6 minutes till boiled. The only problem with staying here is I just have to keep fueling this. I could do some just manual fishing. I don't have a fishing lure. And we need a workbench to craft the lures. I think I'm going to make a run for it. Take that. We should be warm with the tea. Grab a few torches. I really don't want to get stranded here. Because we don't have a bedroll. Take one more torch. It's going to blow out anyway. Let's just put it out now. Okay, we'll take this and this. We'll put one of them in the thermos. Not like it's not really going to help us, but potentially, I guess. Let's drink this one. Get a heat bonus from that. And we are going to follow the arrow now. The arrow that we left. Wait. Where's the arrow? There it is. Man, I'm so glad I put that down. I would not know which direction to go. I do hope the bear is not out, because I could potentially run right into the bear. Once again, the noise is quite loud. So I will be turning it down for you guys. Let's make our way over these rocks, and then it should be the fishing village. We made it. Can I dig these up? Oh, I can. May as well. I'm getting a little bit cold here, but we still have that tea effect. I got some burdock, a little bit of calories. I'm going to get down just in case there's a bear here. Got a hook. Alright, let's get to safety.
Jeez, this is cold. I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, we made it. There's a bed here. It's very comforting to know we can sleep if we need to. We've already got a bunch of food. I think we got 2 cans of dog food, which is really good. It's helping out our calorie situation. Let's do a little bit of looting. We could also take advantage of the daylight and fix up the little jacket we got.
I think I can use this.
All right, more socks. What condition are the current socks we have? 97 and 90. And the ones we just picked up are 62. Okay. Is there anything else here? Now, I do need to be mindful of metal. I need to harvest scrap metal wherever I can. Alright, let's fix up this new ragged light shell. Let's try to fix this. %. Let's try it again. $87. I think we might stop there. We'll wait until it gets down to 75%. Condition. So nice. We got a extra piece of clothing now. We have 2 pieces of cloth. Now, if we want to make the tip-ups, we actually need more cloth. So I'm actually going to break these down. How much does that leave us with? So 4. So we need 2 more, or at least 1 more, right? Unfortunately, the light is going away, but I do have my lantern though. So let's go into the next cabin.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, I did not see the bear, so that's good. Let's use our lantern. Kind of a musty smell in here. I think it's been a while since people have been in here. It's kind of damp too. I feel like some moisture's gotten in somewhere. Anything over here? Wait, what was that? So we can't break down the crates if we need more. Wood. Got a candy bar there. Is there anything behind the chair? No. Okay, I think we're gonna go into the next cabin. Okay, I feel like it was a good decision to use the coffee and to run across the ice. Because of the blizzard, how quickly the blizzard came in.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we are looking for a pot, or a skillet would be nice. I do need to remember to harvest some tinder plugs. I think we're getting pretty low on tinder plugs.
Huh. What have we here?
Another candy bar. This is actually turning out to be a pretty good haul of calories. So we got some sardines there. Okay, I'm gonna put out the lantern. Before I do, let's check the time. Okay, so it is getting kind of late. Got a tiny bit of light in here, but not a lot. Let's prepare this burdock while we try to get a little bit more sleepy.
Oh, I'm starving.
Yes, I'm a little worried about that. Oh, it sounds like the storm has stopped, actually. Yeah, storm has stopped. Okay, now unfortunately, it's cold. Did we already check the fishing hut right next to us? So we're over here
I
somewhere.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We are over here. And I haven't... Wait. Yeah, the marks we put on the... I never did put a mark on that other fishing hut, did I? Dang it. Oh well, it's all good. I should put a mark over here though. Let's get our spray paint out. Might be too dark to show up on the map. Yeah, low visibility. Okay. So here is what I want to do. I would like to craft some tip-ups. However, We are kind of cold. We could make a fire. Might be worth doing. Let's see how long it takes to craft a tip-up. So we got our quality tools. It's going to take 20 minutes to do one. Let's see how cold we get in 20 minutes. Not bad, actually. I'm going to keep doing it. We'll make another one. I could make a fire here. Let's do one more without a fire. We are crouched down, by the way. Just in case the bear comes. Okay.
Sure getting cold.
Yeah, we're a little bit... what do I want to do? Do I make a fire? I might just want to go to bed. I think I just want to go to bed. We got 3 tip-ups. In the morning, I might craft 3 more. Yeah, we're cold now. Taking damage. This first hut had the bed in it, I think, didn't it? Had like a really nice bed compared to the others.
It's getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we got the nice bed in here. Okay, we'll clear junk. Sure, why not? Okay, now the question is calories. What do we want to do about the calorie situation? I do have 1 reishi tea if we decide to go for food poisoning strat, which I might do. I might go for it. Let's do it. We're gonna eat the low quality food. I don't have to cook the dog food. 25%. Okay, we actually survived that. So let's get a drink. Maybe I'll drink the soda. If we can get enough calories, I might go for well-fed again here. So anyway, let's... oh wait, I gotta drink all the way. Let's get a full drink. We can get 10 hours of sleep, get a lot of recovery tonight. Alright, I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. So it is not quite daylight yet, but we have enough light to read. How's our calorie situation? Yeah, we're hungry. I was kind of worried about that. We could eat the cattail. We could eat the acorns. Let's go for the acorns. And then I might read a chapter of our book, or possibly 2, while we wait for the temperature to warm up outside. So we've got our kitchen book. Let's do an hour, possibly 2. Let's start with 1. Oh no. Okay, I gotta cancel. We gotta get a drink. Gotta pay attention to that. Get a drink. Now we can read an hour. You can hear some wind blowing outside. Let's do 1 more hour. Okay, the wind has stopped. Oh wait, started up again. Stop for a minute.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Ooh, it is a cold one today. Very cold. No sign of the bear. We recovered some health last night. It's looking pretty good. Let's do a tip up. 20 minutes. We might get cold here. Yeah, we're getting cold. So we're up to 4 tip ups. I'm gonna do 1 more. We're getting cold. Ooh, we might get hypothermia here. Okay, we took some damage. Let's check our hypothermia risk. Nah, we're good. We are good.
So cold.
I would like to do some fishing. Let's go inside for a minute. How tired are we? We're not super tired. Let's craft a couple of these. Tinder plugs. We'll warm up just a little bit as we're doing this. Okay.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's craft those. I'm gonna get hungry here. Okay, let's check on our food. So I've got the cattail, got a candy bar. I don't want to get sick. Let's eat sardines. These are above 80, or sorry, these are above 75%. So that should be good. And then we should be warm enough to craft one more. You know, I'm going to pass time just a little bit, I think. Just to get warm in bed here. Okay, that should be enough. Let's go craft one more fishing tip-up.
Ah, I'm starving.
Yeah, we are starving. Food is on the way, though. So we're doing the whole tip-up thing. Tip-up. Is it not available anymore? I must have ran out of materials. Fishing tip-up. I need one more fishing tackle. Okay, we can take care of that. We can craft a fishing tackle. Fishing tackle. Here we go. Okay. So now we need the table. And we'll use our tools. Begin crafting. Getting cold. Sounds like something just went past us. Maybe it was just the water.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
Okay, we're gonna do some fishing, I think. Yeah, we're getting cold now. We've got a bunch of... sorry, not charcoal. We've got a bunch of coal. So we can actually head to this fishing hut.
I'm freezing.
Do some fishing, get some calories from the fish. Warm up as well. And it's going to be fun to get the get those tip-ups put to use. Okay, let's put an X on this guy. Okay. Gonna start a fire. We never did see the bear, did we? Yeah, we'll take some charcoal. Why not? See if we can get this fire started pretty easily here.
Come on, little fire.
Maybe on the first try, that'd be nice.
Damn it!
Try it again. Got a 60% chance of success. At some point, guys, we will be up to 100% chance. As we level up our fire starting.
Come on, little fire.
Should become more easy. Second nature. Okay. Let's add a coal. I kind of want to keep the fir wood. So we've got 2 hours on the fire. Let's get some water. Oh yeah, we are hungry. Gotta pay attention to that. We're gonna eat a cattail. Hopefully we'll have some fish here to cook up in a minute. We have got to make a hole in the ice. So we're going to try to get maybe 3 right up front here. Use our crowbar. Alright, let's place... wait. Start fishing? Okay, there we go. Let's check on our water. This water's done. We've got an hour and 44 minutes. Let's do another tip up. Right. Where can I put it? Probably should have put these farther apart. Right there. We're gonna get thirsty.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay. Let's get a drink. Water's done. Let's add some fuel. Let's get this tip up going. Ooh, I'm gonna get hungry. Wonder if I should cancel. Okay, we got a fish on. Hold on. I gotta get some food. Let's eat a candy bar. Hopefully we don't get sick here. Nice. Okay. Let's get our water. Let's pick this up. We're gonna check our fish hook. Got a fish. Fresh coho salmon.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's get him cooking immediately. It's gonna take an hour. Let's add some fuel. Add the tip up again. Okay, we got 3 tip ups going, guys. Ooh, got another one going off. Storm is coming in. 2 more tip-ups. Awesome. Okay, let's check on our food here. 7 minutes. I'm just going to pass time. I'll eat that. Oh, that filled us up really well. Alright, let's check these. Looks like we got a trout. An hour. That's going to be a big one. I didn't even look at how big that was. Let's break the ice. Nice. This is working out great. Let's check on our food. 45 minutes. Nice. 510 calories. This is exactly what we needed. Okay, let's make sure this doesn't run out of fuel. Maybe we'll add another coal as well. Okay, let's do one more tip-up hole at least. Looks like the weather's clearing up. Okay, none of the tip-ups went off, unfortunately, but it's okay. We got trout finished. Let's get this guy on the burner. Ooh, what do we get? Cooking level 3. Let's take a look at this. So we need 52 minutes. We should be good there. Let's take a look at our cooking level 3 skill here. Cooking level 3. We're skilled. You're a pretty good cook. You figured out some good ways to improvise around the lack of modern utensils and appliances. So we get a plus 15% calorie from any cooked food item. No calories lost when smashing open cans, and cooking times reduced by 10%. So that is fantastic. Let's see if we can get one last hole here somewhere. Maybe right there, or over here. Yes, music to my ears. I want to hear them all going off. There we go. Okay, let's check on our fish. Let's get this guy cooking. Let's add some fuel. And we need to break some ice here. Which one's the easiest? That one. Let's break that one. Big salmon. Okay, let's get that going again. Break the ice. Rainbow trout. Let's check on our food. 23 minutes. At this rate, we won't even have to get any of the cattails. Seven minutes. Let's add some fuel, I guess. Nice. So every time we cook these, we are getting the cooking skill, but also we're getting a little bit of oil, fish oil.
Getting a bit thirsty.
And the fish oil, of course, is good for our lantern. It does create a little bit of a smell when we're burning it, I must say. Okay, I've got the blizzard. 13 minutes till ready. Let's see if we have enough time to break the ice on one of these. Okay, 3 minutes. This is working out really nicely. At some point, we do need to go to bed, and also I need a drink. How are we doing for water? We've got 2.5 liters. You know, I do want to drop this. Let's open this, get that cooking, so we get our experience points. And put a new fish up there. "31 minutes. Okay. Okay, peaches are done. "20 minutes. All right, let's see. Can we open this? It's so loud. That is finished. I think we need to go to bed here pretty soon, guys. maybe we'll finish with the salmon. And I won't replace these as we harvest them. Okay. 29 minutes. $16 minutes. All right. Got a lot of cooked fish here. Let's eat up. Okay, we've got 45 minutes left on the fire. May as well. That's going to time out nicely, I think. Should be alright. And we're waiting for that last tip up. Let's see. Do I want to add any fuel? Maybe a stick? Do I have any sticks? Ooh, I don't have any sticks. Okay, I'm going to harvest one of our torches. And it looks like our bell went off. Okay, 47 minutes. Let's add the stick we just harvested. Okay, nice. We are done. Got a good supply of fish. 34 minutes until done. I think if we head that direction that we're facing, we will... I think we're going to hit the fishing village. Just have to watch out for the bear, I guess. I think I'll just pass time. Gotta make sure I have at least one stick in my inventory so I can get a fire started. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. We're gonna pass time on the fish. I think we'll just leave these guys here. And I think we're ready to go. Alright. Torch is going to blow out instantly anyway. That was really good. I might risk taking a little bit of fish with us. Okay, I gotta go around. Let's drop the meat here. Okay. Got a safe place to sleep for the night. Let's get a drink. Alright, I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. We are fully rested. Sun has just come up. Let's see what the day looks like. actually looks pretty nice. Gotta be cautious of the bear, but otherwise, guys, I think we've had a successful fishing trip. That was really good. If you made it this far into the video, I do want to say thank you so much for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. Hopefully you're already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure, but most of all, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.
What do you know? Looks like I survived another night.